Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So let me go ahead and post this on Facebook first. So let's see. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where is your channel? There it is, your channel. There's the video. Cool. And then share. Copy link. Plus post. Done. Paste. Now waiting for the thumbnail to load. Thumbnail's loaded. And publish. Alright, this should hopefully get us some people showing up. Looks like we don't have anybody joining yet. Oh, there we go. Hey, Randy. Thanks for joining us, man. All right, let me go and turn my live chat on so I can see. All right, so let's see. We got Randy on here. Who else is on here? Anybody else want to sound off and say, hey, I'm here too? So for fun, I do have my highlighter pen ready to draw on the screen again because that was so cool yesterday. Let's see, I want ink color to be yellow, so I like the yellow the best. Hey, Captain. Hey, Mason. Thanks for joining me. Wow, Mason has 3 in. Nice. See, now I can point with my arrows on here and choop, and the snakehead and the jail. Actually, it says 2 jails, 1 on each side. So I think it's kind of funny that it has two places to capture people. At least that's what I think I saw. You know what? It was not, I don't think. I think that was the back side of this same one. Never mind. Let me erase that one. Okay, where's the eraser? Burp. All right, let's see how many people we got online. We have 16 viewers. Let's see, John Baker's joined us. Thank you, John. Cobweb. I'm glad you went in on 1, Hebrew. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe about getting 2, man. I know it sounds crazy because it's so much money, but you bought 3, so what the heck? Oh. Let's see, I got a phone call coming in, but I can take that later. Hold on a sec. I forgot to close my door and the grandbaby's sleeping. So my wife probably would have been like, hey, keep it down. But I beat her to the punch before she told me to keep it down. So let me turn down my volume 2 on my computer so it doesn't go really loud in the background. All right, who else do we have on here? McGill, thanks for joining us. Pattern Ghost, thanks for joining us. Mason J, 1 for display and 1 for resale for profit. Yeah, see, for me, I want 1 to customize and 1 to leave alone. That's kind of why I wanted 3, just in case I decide I want to continue on. So let's go ahead and talk about how cool this playset is first, and then we'll get into some other stuff. So let's see. How do I... Oh, I just clicked that. All right, so it's 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall. I saw another somewhere else where it actually showed the real dimensions. I couldn't find it today for this video though, because that would have been cool to throw in there. And of course we have the cool vehicles that go on the monorail. And I found out each one is a little bit different according to the video, and we'll look at that in a few minutes. And then of course the snake head bobbles and moves and weaves, and oh, it's so cool looking. Let's see. Miguel says, I got 2 play sets and my wife doesn't know about it. Adrian says, all I need is Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Too bad, no payment plan. Hey Joey, thanks for joining us. What's up? We're looking at this cool playset, and today's the day you can finally order it. Randy says, yep, I imagine you could at least break even if you got 2 by reselling the extra later. Oh yeah, you can break even by selling the extra later, I suppose. Yep. Pixel Dan does a video, shows the height specs. It could be used for Classics, Masterverse, 2000X, Origins, Vintage. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it can actually fit through the doorway. Classics, I'll be happy. That'd be so cool. Yeah, Juan Soto, I'm thinking it's going to get backed up considering people have already purchased it. So there we have the elevator. And it's funny, I always imagine him facing into the elevator, but I guess the video I saw shows him facing out. So there's some cool stuff in this playset. They even have the chair. Now, I found out that the dummy actually controls the chair down below. So you have to choose which one you're going to use to either have the dummy fight, which is funny. If you had a guy in the chair and you're fighting the dummy, the chair would be swapping all over the place. So it's kind of funny. Oh, Mike, I know that stinks. Yes, the stretch goals are a little bit skimpy. Let's watch this video. This is the video they released today. And it shows a lot of cool stuff. So check it out. And so there is the battle tram, the sky cage. Look, it releases and drops the prisoner, and the jetpack closes the door. That's pretty cool, huh? And you got the elevator, the command center. You can see how it controls the chair and the cool movement of the snake. Oh, I guess it is the back of the Grayskull side, so the cage is pretty big in there. And of course we got the creature. If we have 8,000 or 10,000, if we have the 10,000 backers for the last one. There we go. So that is the video they released today. That was pretty cool. I was pretty stoked about it, and it is a pretty cool playset. Now, like I said, if Classics can fit through that doorway, I'd be pretty happy. But looking at the size of King Grayskull here, let's just go ahead and draw on here because it's fun. So here you can see hair. Oh, here we go. Here is the height of King Grayskull here. And then if you were to draw lines for the door, it looks about the same height. So I don't think, unless you shove the guy in head first or had him duck as he went in. And I don't know if they'll fit inside the actual, the inside either. Yeah, I don't know. And that's cool how this knob right here controls the arms. I didn't know that's how that worked. That's kind of fun. Cool. Yeah, I have to admit the video did kind of suck me in a little more today watching the video. It's awful. They made it so Masterverse can fit through 2. But fit through 2 standing up, or fit through 2 by leaning them over and jamming them in sideways? Because you can fit Masterverse in Castle Grayskull too by opening the door and shoving their head in first. Let's see, bent legs on Origins is 5x5, straight is 6 inches. Okay, so maybe. They stated it's a scale with Masterverse, so Classic should work for the most part. If it's scaled to Masterverse, and I've seen a picture that shows a Masterverse figure off to the side, if it actually is scaled for that, then this is our Classics one, and there'll be no alterations required. That would be so cool. So if I can stand a Classics figure up in the top right here, and I can stand one on the center floor here, and I can stand one on the bottom. The bottom floor looks like it's the biggest floor out of all of them. And I can jam one inside this little cage here, a Classics. I would be super stoked, and this would be the playset for me for sure. Yes, Adrian, 3-step playset's pretty cool. Hey, Jinx Caliber, you made it. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Of course, we saw King Grayskull. If you order in the first week, you can get this easily made King Grayskull. The stretch goals, the rat creature, or the blue wizard. It's Gandalf the Blue. All right, so I went on there and I decided to see how much would this be, right? So subtotal is, this is for US prices, obviously, and your taxes will depend where you're at. So I was wrong. I thought it would be a little over 700. It's actually only, not only, but 657, and I thought it would be 710. So that's like 50 bucks less than I thought. So that's pretty cool. So what's surprising is, even though this price is kind of high there, right? Whoop. High price. Notice the shipping. There's our shipping fee right there for one. Now I decided to add 2 to the cart, and look, the shipping is the same price for 2. So if you're near somebody else and you guys both want to get this, it would be smart to ship them all to the same place and save that $56.95, 57 bucks in shipping for somebody else. So I think that's kind of cool. Yes, the price is lower on Super 7 Snake Mountain and a whole lot less to ship than Super 7 Snake Mountain was. I'm guessing though the box is going to be smaller. It's going to be narrower, like how they ship Castle Grayskull, because Snake Mountain couldn't crunch down at all. I wonder if it's back that they'll offer a payment. That's a good question, Mike. I don't know. The good news is they don't take your money right away. So if you have a credit card sitting there, you could put it on there. And if you wanted to, you can even start paying the card early. I know it's not the best option to pay your card before it even gets charged, but that is kind of a crazy way to do it, because you don't have to pay till it ships, so it's a long ways off. But again, you have to have that much at least on your card to approve it. And Mike, you know, things will probably turn around by the time it comes out. Jinx Caliber said it cost him $649. Let's go and back this up. So yeah, your taxes were different than mine then. Yes, Joey, I totally agree. They should have made it 200. That'd been way better for the price. You know what? Let's watch that video again. That was just so cool. Beast Mode got his. Yeah, but you know what? If they would have done an Elder Figure Motion 23, everyone would have freaked out, because you could not get Elder separate. And so those that did not get Eternia would be really stinking if they were to, you know, have Hero and not Eldor. People would have freaked out. Giving us not important characters like Scrolios and this guy, and people wouldn't really care about, I think makes the most sense. Because if they gave us anybody we cared about, we would have been throwing a fit. Because, you know, especially if it's an army builder or something, that would have really been horrible to have an army builder in this. Wow. Pattern Ghost just ordered his. All right, so let's actually take a look at the website, right? That's what you want to see. We want to see that actual site. And there it is. All right, so go to MattelCreations.com. once you're on there, you're going to click the back now button. Back now. And then look at that, 51% funded. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know what time this started today. Was it 9 o'clock or something, noon? I don't know. Or was it right at midnight? But that's pretty good. We're looking at half a day basically, and it's already half funded. People are still at work right now. I mean, in some parts of the country. So people are coming home from work. Mike Fee, I'm telling you, with a year and a half to go, you will find a way to save up for this. If you really want to get this, man, talk to your beautiful bride. Let her know that you got a year and a half to make things work, to figure out how to get, you know, 650. I'm sure you can do it, man. Well, Jinx Cower said it was released at noon for him. 11 Central Time. There you go. So it has not been out very long. So that's crazy that they've already done so much. Now, of course, people are buying early because they're excited about it, and they want to make sure they save that King Grayskull figure because, you know, it's a pretty awesome custom. There's the video. Race to 5,000. Opposing arms. Yeah. It is going to be pretty cool. Now, somebody showed me pictures earlier of the original one, and underneath here is some kind of monster under this bridge that's built into the plastic just like that. So, I'm curious if it's going to have the same thing. I'm hoping it does. Pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to add some more stretch goals as time goes on. I mean, if we just bust through that 10,000 like nothing, I wonder if they're going to add some more figures to keep it going. Let's see. Mr. Forever says, too expensive, too big, but nothing good. But nothing but good vibes for those who decide to back it. Thanks, man. I definitely want the moat monster. Yes. Adjustable monorail. It's options like that that go around the central tower. Interesting. All right, so yeah, I am thinking of getting two. I hate spending that kind of money though. That is way too spendy. That's the price for two in my area. Oh. $1,200. Oh man. I better sell some more floors. Jinx Caliber, one and done. $639.99. You must also have lower taxes than me too. Look at that. My taxes is $50. Crazy. Yeah, they didn't add the $50 surcharge on there. That's my rent there. Yes, it is pretty crazy. Oh, Nolan, I'd hate to see what it is for an international buyer. If anybody here is international, go to the website. Don't buy it, but just click through and tell us how much it is for your country. 500 a couple years from now at a yard sale. That is hilarious. I found an Eternia on a yard sale for $20. Let's see. I want this, but I can't get the money for it in time. Won't get it because sell my TV to a pawn shop and maybe get half of what I would need. I wonder if it comes out when shipped. It's added to the shipping, 50 plus shipping to you. I find it hard to believe shipping to me is only $6.95. That seems a little bit low. Skeletor at Six Flags is taking over Eternia one fun ride at a time. Let's see. Joey says we're talking a toy playset, man. They're coming out our pockets. It's the way I feel on this. Let's see. Nolan said it was 1209.10 Canadian, and that's for one, right, man? That is like the Soul Mine said, insane. Wow. Adrian said he knows a guy who got the Classics Grayskull playset at a thrift store for 20 bucks. He was missing the accessories, but he got the castle. That's cool. You can't even get a 2000X Grayskull for that. So cool. Yep. It is pretty cool. That is for sure. It's like I said, I want to get one to alter and monkey with and one to leave alone, so I'm going to have to splurge and get two. I hate that. That is so much money. But hey, I save on shipping, right? It's not cool. We would buy it if it was marketed. If they marketed it right. Yes, definitely. Huh? 50 plus $6.95. The Mythic Dolphin. Nolan's downer, but I'm super stoked for those getting it. Nolan, you have a really good attitude, man. It'd be so hard not to have sour grapes. Did you back your two yet? I did not, because I don't want to be in one of those situations where I change my mind on the quantity. Or I have a friend, and his son also collects He-Man stuff. And if he contacts me, maybe I'll get an extra one to save on shipping. So I kind of don't want to put my order in. I'll put my order in the last day to get King Grayskull. Then I'll put my order in. That way, then if I know someone in the area, we could pile up and save on shipping. Yeah. Hey Todd, it's too early to talk about Snake Mountain floor moat ideas. That's funny. Actually, Jinx, I've already had people already contact me about that. That's funny. Oh. Let's see. Dread says they should add an extra monorail cart size for Masterverse figures as a stretch goal. That'd be cool. Half baked already. Good sign, says Jason. I love how Origins turns into a collector line, or Masterverse is in abundant in the bargain bin. That is funny. ME says your wife will want $1,200 something. You know, when we were younger, we used to do that. We used to say, hey, you can get this if I get this. We don't do that anymore. But it is funny. We used to do that all the time when we were younger. So, yep, not anymore. Mike Fee says my girlfriend said no, so I got to save. I hope November is not the deadline. Mike. And it's crazy too, because like I said, we don't pay until it's funded. Now that's the crazy part, is do we pay when it's funded or when it ships? Let's go back and check that, because that makes a difference. If we pay when it's funded, that means we pay at the end of the so let's go down here to frequently asked questions. When will I be charged? No worries, you won't actually be charged unless the campaign reaches the minimum goal. Backers, your payment with them be... Oh, wow. So, I guess I was wrong. You'll be charged on 11/9/22 right about then. That's crazy. I thought that it would sit for a year and a half. Yep. Mythic Dolphins is saying that. Holy cow. Oh. You know what? I think you're right. As soon as they hit 5,000, they're going to charge your card. So it's not at on 11/9/22. It's as soon as the... Wait. No worries. You won't... Let me zoom this up. Okay. No worries. You won't actually be charged unless the campaign reaches the minimum goal of 5,000 backers by 11/9/22. The pre-order amount will show as pending on your credit card. When the campaign succeeds, your payment will then be processed. So that is really tricky. When the campaign succeeds. So I think what somebody said, when they reach 5,000, they're charging your card, which could be today. Wow, I thought it was going to be when it ships. So they're going to be sitting on all that money for a year and a half. That's crazy. And I guess they need some of it so they can, you know, fund the tooling and everything else. So if it doesn't succeed, you know, 11/10/22, then your pre-order will be canceled and the pending charge will disappear. Wow. Okay, Mike, I was wrong, man. Yeah, it's weird because if you buy stuff on Super 7, it's the same way. They will charge you now. But if you buy stuff on Big Bad Toy Store, they don't charge you till it ships. So it's kind of a little crazy, or until it goes to your pile of loot, then they charge you. But it's kind of crazy how different things handle it differently, different companies. Well, that kind of changes my outlook a little bit, because I don't know if I want to put that much money up front now. I was thinking, you know, in a year and a half, I should be pretty well doing good. You know, I should have things in place. But right now, oh, that's brutal. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be like Grayskull. I don't think they're going to make a bunch of extras that need to really cheap to move later on. I think it's going to be a deal where they are going to make a whole bunch to sell in stores or anything else. I think it's going to be like a made-to-order situation where they make a bunch and then a few extras for services for people that might have issues with parts missing or something else. No, Alf says, okay, I'm 29 days better than getting charged all of a sudden when they hit 5,000 backers, right? Or no? I'm confused. I guess I'll find out when they charge me. Yeah, the more I'm reading this, I'm thinking once it succeeds, they're charging you. They're not going to wait until 11/9/22 is what I'm guessing. I think as soon as it hits, because the way they worded it. Because it says when the campaign succeeds. So I think once it hits the 5,000, it succeeds. That is crazy. Crazy, man. My pictures are all messed up. See, he's a minifigure. These graphics look funny. All right, let me go ahead and resize this. They'll fix themselves. Nope, they're not gonna do it. Refresh. There we go. Oh man, decisions. 51%. 2,581 backers. Let's see if another backer comes on. Or oh, look at that, 2,582. We'll just refresh it in a second and see. Mason J says, but it's not a bike or a power car. Now we're stuck at 50%. Jason says, I'm tempted to get an Origins Castle Grayskull at 61 on Amazon now. But that would be 3 Grayskulls, and my wife would not be cool with that. Now see, if you had 3 Grayskulls, you could have 2 extra walls. Basically your side wall and your back wall. And then it'd be really cool. You could have a total square. Yeah. Yep, Wayne's saying once the 5K hits, the cards are charged. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. Crazy. All right, let's go ahead and refresh. Whoa, look at that. 2,585. Dun dun dun. 86. People are coming home from work now. Let's see, what time is it here? It's 3:28 here. 86. 86. 86. 86, right? 87. There we go. Yeah, no parent, Jason, or Mason J would buy it for $500 at retail. You know what, Joey, that'd be cool. If they were to make it so that the more people funded it, the price starts going down, that would be awesome. So stretch goal number 3. If it reaches 20,000, the price is cut in half. That would rock. We could all buy 2 for the price of 1. Okay, maybe not cut in half because that's a little ridiculous, but that would be cool if the next stretch goal was 20,000. The price goes down $100 or something. Don't give us some lame action figure we don't want. Lower the price. When you think about it, they're giving us 3 action figures, right? 3 action figures. This one's not really a full action figure, but what the heck, we'll just call it an action figure anyway. So let's say they're $15 a piece, right? That's 15, 30, 45, almost $50. Wouldn't you rather have $50 off the price of this than these 3 guys? Well, maybe this one would still be cool to have, but the other 2, I mean, we don't need Blue Gandalf. We don't need a King Grayskull that anybody could make in a heartbeat. 10% discount on 15. Nice. Jinx Caliber. Stretch goals are too stretched out. American says, I'll be grabbing one in a week. Hope they release the figures carded regardless if it doesn't hit those goals. Because honestly, none of us know if we're really going to actually like it when it's here, says Joey. Mason says, I will. He knows. He is determined to like it no matter what. And you know, Mason, I've had that before. When you're like, oh, this will be so cool, and you're all excited about it for a long time, and then you get it in your hands, it's like, oh, well, this isn't what I expected. Anthony, Blue Gandalf does look badass, though. There's a release date for Snake Mountain. Mattel's making me bankrupt. Next fall. So you got a year to wait for Snake Mountain. Joey says, I'll spend a little more and buy a complete vintage one. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's see. Meanwhile, Cobra Khan. Waiting for Cobra Khan. Nice. So I owe the original Eternia. Oh, you own the original Eternia. So I do not think I'm spending $600. That's so awesome. You own the original one. Nothing is ever the original. When I was 13, when that happened, laughing out loud. Yes. Are you getting the Mondo Battle Cat? I am not. I saw it today, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. What I saw also, they were talking about the releasing He-Man again, too. Is it the one we all only had a couple days to buy, or whatever it was? That's kind of crazy. It's like, hey, wait a minute. I could have waited till now to get He-Man? Really? I think, man, just get All-Time Grail if you're going to save money to pay that much for a new one. Yep. I do like this style of selling, though. I wish they did this for all their limited figure releases instead of paying flippers. Yes. Those people that would buy them and resell them. Urgh. Mondo is horrible about releasing figures. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that they're... No, it's the normal version of He-Man. So the normal version, is that the one that was released a long time ago that has kind of the weird face and has the extra head? You know what'd sweeten the deal? This is, what is that? Toy World says, really sweet deal. The deal for me, if Mattel could throw in the other past Mattel creation exclusives such as $1 mini comic, Triclops, and Goldar for free. There you go. Goldor. Standard release He-Man, no battle armor, etc. I'll have to check that out and see, yeah. Let's see. Toy Hunter says, sadly, that's $1,337. Wow, for you to buy it, huh? Crazy. All right. I think this is the end of the video. I think I've jabbered long enough. I think I've complained, and you already know I'm going to buy this thing. Let's do one more refresh. Oh, it's almost to 260 or 2,600. It's funny. I was almost said I was going to stay on here until it got to 2,600, and heck, we're only 4 away. I might as well just stay on here anyway. For kicks, let's go to Mondo really quick while we're waiting, and just look at that Battle Cat, see what's on there yet. See if they happen to show it on their site. You think it'd be on here or something, you know? Yep, I guess we're not going to show it yet until it drops that day. You have to have a news section or something. Did I pass it? Oh, it's up here. No, that's the artist. Ah! Look at that. That's cool. There we go. Property. Finally. I think they have two different Masters of the Universe. Nope, they combine them into one. Erp. So, are you guys talking about this He-Man right here? It's funny, I didn't get the skull head of mine. This is the one I got. Oh, somebody said it's up there already. Let's take a look. Refresh. Oh, and 1. And 52% funded. Dun dun dun. Alright, you guys. That is the end. We've had fun. Yeah, I know. Battlecast will do $500. The same price as this almost. Just for one cat. Yeah, it would look cool on my shelf, but you know what? I'm not going to buy the Battle Cat. Of course, that's what I say now, right? Let me go ahead and play my Darth Vader and call this end. And so, good journey, you guys. And it's Vader time.
If you found enjoyment, like,